And new for you tonight, Derek Forward was inaugurated as the 34th president of the Dayton chapter of the NAACP. He's been president 15 years, and our own News Center 7, Letitia Perry, you see her right there, she was proud to host the ceremony.
And now, your Storm Center 7 forecast with meteorologist Robert Gauthreaux III.
Yeah, lots of rain this morning, even into this afternoon. Very, very close, sir, to breaking a record when it comes to that one.
Yeah, I was watching it this evening. It was just slowly trickling closer and closer. Now, the daily record for today in Dayton, at least at the airport, is 0.89 inches. And yeah, now we still have, 42 minutes left in the day, but I don't expect to see even 0.2 of an inch at the airport. So, did we break it? No, it didn't look like it, although it certainly did get close. The last record was set in 2017, and again, that's just for today. Obviously, we've seen more rain than that on some days during the year, but we certainly got close, but no cigar. Do we still have that cigar story later? Yeah, well, I guess you'll find out about that coming up. Now, let's take a look at the radar. You can see some mostly rainfall is what we're seeing across the state. You have to head a little bit farther toward the north, getting close towards, say, Mansfield, where you can see some snow up that way. If you zoom into the Miami Valley, it's very possible you might be seeing a few flurries where you are, specifically, say, up towards Springfield or Urbana. That's where I was saying earlier today, where we would see the best chance for some flurries, perhaps even some light snow showers. Now, overnight and into later tomorrow morning, still not going to rule out the chance for some spotty flurries, so keep that in mind. But the main bulk of rain that we've been seeing all day has pushed off toward the east with the cold front, and that cold front, what's come behind it, is the much chillier temperatures. In fact, we were just talking earlier, James and I, how much colder it was after the 6 o'clock news compared to earlier today. And yeah, you can definitely feel the cold air outside at this point. It's 37 in Dayton, 34 in Greenville. It looks like that's the coolest spot anywhere you see 34 degrees, which there are a few. But it's 37 in Dayton. We're not going to see the temperature drop too much more than that, probably down close to freezing because it's still pretty cloudy outside. Now, the streets don't seem that wet. I mean, we've had some time for the rain to dry off a bit. Here's a look at Greenville and Wagner Avenue. And you can see it's maybe damp, but they're not wet necessarily. You don't see any puddles or anything like that. Although I would be aware tonight with the temperature dropping, especially if we do see a few flurries, there might be some real isolated slick spots. Winds out of the north-northwest, too, about 20 miles per hour. That's how you know the front is passed, because those winds are redirected. It's bringing in all that cold air from the north. So what can we expect tonight? Well, we can expect mostly cloudy skies to continue, and overnight, there's the chance, for a few flurries, perhaps even a little bit in the late morning, some spotty ones, before the sun actually appears a little bit tomorrow, but really on Saturday. Look, sunny skies on Saturday, a high of 36, much colder, starting off near the teens, but that cold air doesn't last too long because as early as Monday, we're back to the upper 40s, close to low 50s on Tuesday.
I was generally more excited about winning the Price is Right than I was being drafted.
Yeah, the price was right, but the car he won, it was tight. The 6'11" NBA player nailed the game, but wait until you see him try driving off in his prize. And
he mentioned the Drew Estate Leather Rose, which is a milder, a little bit sweet cigar.
You know, WHIO-TV Tonight was in the Bengals locker room and found out the victory cigar of choice for some Cincinnati players. So we wanted to know whether businesses here in the Miami Valley are seeing an increase in sales thanks to Cincy's post-game tradition.